If you like our video, click the button to subscribe to our channel and get easy access to new content. To see our full suite of ad-free video courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides, visit us at www.teachucomp.com. You can add text to Photoshop documents. Photoshop can create both vector-based and raster-based text, depending on which type tool you select to create the text. To select a type tool in Photoshop, click to select the desired type tool to use in the Tools panel. The four type tools share the same button, so you may need to click and hold down on this button and select your choice from the side menu that appears. The four type tools are the horizontal type tool, the vertical type tool, the vertical type mask tool, and the horizontal type mask tool. The button in the Tools panel shows your last selected choice. To create vector text in Photoshop within a type layer that contains text with scalable outlines, select either the horizontal type tool or vertical type tool. Creating vector-based text using either of these tools lets you resize the text freely while maintaining the crispness of the text outlines. You can also use the same type tool that created the text in the type layer to later edit the text if needed. Alternatively, to create a raster text selection in Photoshop within a raster layer, which you then fill or stroke, select either the horizontal type mask tool or the vertical type mask tool. Alternatively, if you rasterize a vector-based type layer, you also create raster text. If you rasterize a type layer in Photoshop, you can't edit it using either the horizontal type tool or vertical type tool. Unlike vector-based text in Photoshop, if you change the size of raster text after creating it, you may distort its text outlines. You also cannot use the type tools to edit raster-based text later. You can only edit the pixels using your pixel-based editing tools in the raster layer as usual. Additionally, there are two basic types of text in Photoshop you can create when using any of the type tools: point type and paragraph type. Point type is useful for entering a word or single line of text. Paragraph type is useful for entering and formatting multiple lines of text as one or more paragraphs. You'll learn how to create both types in detail in the next two lessons. If you select a blank layer in the Layers panel, and then create text using either the horizontal type tool or vertical type tool, the selected layer is converted into a vector-based type layer. Alternatively, if you select a layer with existing content in the Layers panel, and then create text using either the horizontal type tool or vertical type tool, a new type layer appears above the selected layer in the Layers panel. If you don't select a layer in the Layers panel, and then create text using either the horizontal type tool or vertical type tool, a new type layer for the text appears on the top of the layer stack in the Layers panel. Separately, if you create a raster selection in a Photoshop document using either the horizontal type mask tool or the vertical type mask tool in Photoshop, then you must select a raster layer in the Layers panel within which to fill or stroke the text selection. If you try to fill or stroke a text selection made by either of these tools and don't see it appear in the Photoshop document, double check your layer selection in the Layers panel. Since the horizontal type mask tool and vertical type mask tool both make selections, which are associated with channels, not layers, in the Photoshop document, they do not automatically create layers the way the horizontal type tool and vertical type tool do. After selecting one of the type tools in the Tools panel, its basic text formatting and tool options, like its font face, appear in the Options bar control panel. When you then either click or click and drag to create either point or paragraph text respectively in a Photoshop document using one of the type tools. Placeholder text then appears on screen, and the selected tool's options in the Options bar control panel change slightly as the tool enters its text editing mode. When editing the text, additional options like text warping appear in the Options bar control panel. Set any additional text options as needed, and then type the text to display. To finish, click one of the two buttons that appear at the right end of the Options bar control panel when the tool is in its text editing mode. To commit the text changes, click the Commit button, which looks like a check mark. To cancel creating the text, click the Cancel button, which looks like the not symbol. Clicking either button also exits the tool's text editing mode. Remember to click the subscribe button to see more of our videos. See our full suite of courses, instruction manuals, and quick reference guides at www.teachucomp.com.